Focus. Focus. Come on. Okay. Focus now. Focus. Focus. What does it mean to focus in a modern world with so many distractions that vie for our attention? From notifications, advertisement banners, to the very thing that you use to watch me right now. That magical rectangle piece of gadget is your biggest enemy when it comes to focus, especially with social media harnessing psychological tactics and borrowing principles from gambling machines to keep you hooked, which would then in turn make them more money. Your smartphone has become a device that you reach out for on instinct. Like this happened to me, real story. One day, me and my family were sat in the living room and my dad watched something on YouTube that did not seem interesting to me, so I got bored. Then guess what? Before realizing it, I had my phone unlocked with my hands waiting for me to be used. Like, isn't that crazy? Probably not. But the question is, how did I get here? There's something happening in my brain and in your brain that is making me and you cling onto these devices. That something involves a chemical called dopamine, which is responsible for desire and motivation. The problem, though, is that social media, junk food, porn, drugs, which are instant gratification activities that are hijacking the human brain and pumping high levels of dopamine, would then in turn come back crashing down below baseline where it started. This drop significantly increases cravings, therefore, motivating me and you to engage in these activities. If this keeps on going, it is certain that me and you are more likely to be less motivated, more likely to procrastinate on important work, and overall feel more tired and lethargic. So, me and you want to harness more motivation, right? And to focus deeply on a given task. This is the biggest constraint, and we want to move away from this as much as possible. So, reduce instant gratification and significantly increase delayed gratification. What are these delayed gratification activities exactly? Well, the answer comes from the things that you avoid that are hard and painful right now, but in the future, you're much better off. This includes school, work, business, gym, meditation, reading. The list goes on. This is the complete opposite of instant gratification. You're boosting your overall motivation levels, which in turn translates to more time doing the hard work that needs focusing. Now you are more motivated because you are exercising more and you're meditating more. So you're more likely to do the hard work. But imagine this specific scenario. You're working and suddenly an Instagram notification suddenly lights up on your lock screen. So you check your phone, and the next thing you know, you have spent 30 minutes scrolling, reducing your motivation levels. So you don't continue to work anymore. This happened to me, but for YouTube, when I was searching for background music, I saw a recommended video on the side page. The next thing I knew, I got lost in the YouTube rabbit hole for a long time. This is a problem as our intentions to work get destroyed by distractions. Me and you must take this seriously. So, how do we optimize for deep focus sessions in work? Do this with me right now. Grab your phone, go to settings, select notifications, then turn off every single one, with the exceptions in my case phone, text messages from my family, and school apps. Also, go on to turn off Raise to Wake and Double Tap on iPhones. You should be able to only open your phone when you press the power button. Okay, now that is done when you're working. put your phone away from your desk. You should be able to stand up to get your phone. This ensures you lock in and work deeply. Now, for your PC, I highly recommend going to the Chrome Web Store and installing extensions that removes the newsfeed in social media apps and removes the homepage and recommended videos on YouTube. You have to also keep your PC optimized for focusing. Now that technology is addressed, unlocking deep focus also requires the understanding of the flow state. Quite simply, this is the state where you are so integrated into a given task that you lose track of time. Me and you can use this state to get a lot of work done and would reward us with fulfillment and happiness towards the end of our work sessions. The time of day where you are most likely to get into this state is in the morning. Well, actually, I made the script of this video in the morning and it was amazing. I got a lot of stuff done during this period of my day. In the end, deep focus, keeping in mind all of the things that I've preached here, comes down to practice and patience. When you're getting started, it would feel very hard. You wouldn't be able to focus, but just push through. Eventually, you would come to a point where your deep focus work sessions would go on for a couple of hours with no breaks. That is the end goal. And so you would be able to achieve flow states in these deep work sessions, eventually resulting in happiness and fulfillment that you want to do these deep work sessions over and over again.